So we see at least 10 cities, Minmin, that have scrapped or at least relaxed their price guidance on these new homes.
Yeah, so this started because the central government had pledged to let local governments have more room to set prices. So now at least 10 cities have either scrapped or relaxed those home pricing guidance that was really put in place to prevent price gouging back when China was experiencing a property boom, which feels like a really long time ago. And those price guidance were left in place even during property downturns to ensure that home prices remain resilient. And that led to this distortion of prices where you see sometimes second-hand home prices free falling, but then new home prices still staying quite elevated, and that led to this fundamental shift in consumption patterns. Last year, we saw for the first time more people buying second-hand homes because they are just so much more value for money. So now, with this relaxing of the home prices guidance, we're seeing a price war going on with some properties in Beijing, for instance, asking for prices as low as 31% below the government-guided prices. The Shenzhen government recently approved a 29% price cut to the unit price of a property compared to its year-ago prices. So that's likely to also force the hand of the adjacent property developers to also offer steep price cuts as well. And it might have the unintended consequences of causing some buyers to stay on the sidelines as they wait for the bottom to come.
Yeah, well, yeah, it cuts both ways. And I would imagine, might this, though, help attract buyers that have been waiting for these new homes that thought they were overpriced now to come back into the market?
Yeah, it might take some time. The market may get worse before it gets better because suddenly housing prices is going to continue declining for likely the 15th straight month in August. And bear in mind as well, you still have, 60 million unsold homes in the market, which could take 5.5 years to be absorbed. Given the current rate of sales, the period that it gets to be absorbed may be shortened if the rate of sales pick up because of the fall in prices. And you still have 48 million pre-sold homes that are not yet completed, that could take 8 years to be completed. So still a long road ahead. And bear in mind as well, you have at least 20 property developers facing wind-up hearings who are banking on this revival of sales to assuage debt holders and to fight off liquidation. And if sales doesn't pick up, more developers could be at risk of defaulting. And you got to also wonder, with more people feeling like the property prices that they have is falling, they may feel like their wealth is being wiped out. So what is that going to do with for consumption? That's going to take some time to restore as well the confidence back into consumption sentiment.
Yeah, it's a big spiral in some ways. But yes, it's interesting to see that Beijing and Shenzhen, these megacities, are doing the same thing as well.